It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Steelers and the Browns coming up next.
First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And what's a quarterback's best friend? Balance? I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take it off.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He's going to go up top again. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Staley. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try to complete a pass. It's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he called it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have both bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
On first down, Staley. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. On first and 10, Staley. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back.
Hey, we're going to do what we do.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Back to Staley. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. This time, good ball security and a good result. 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. They'll drop the throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. He'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
If they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. To return is Roberts. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Looking to throw. Staley.
Ball incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Staley. And that is incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. So that'll back him up 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Griffith. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the 1st. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Staley. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
That's how we do it.
I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times did we talk about complementary football? And we usually talk about does the offense help the defense, does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now sometimes if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still have the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards remain on second down. They'll look to throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
They threw it. They just threw the flag.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards the gain there, second down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Staley. He finds Pirine out of the backfield. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Staley. And this is going to be incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on 1st down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Completes it to Coleman. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And he'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Coleman. And he will have a Steelers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And the the Browns getting set to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3.
Not one that I've ever met.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Looking to throw. Staley. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Back to throw. Staley. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw again.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now a signal in the timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and the lead stretches. 16-3 now. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they're still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our...
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And this is, unfortunately for him, a montage he's probably not going to want to keep here for his files.
And I'm not so sure that he would describe it as a spotlight, although it is beating down on him pretty well, as is the rush. He's been hit, harassed, uncomfortable. It's been
the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Throw left side complete. That's Griffith. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
That's
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. And opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. To throw on 2nd down. Staley.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Staley. And he comes back with one complete.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing on 1st down. Staley. He'll get this to Ward.
2nd and 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Steelers' 12-yard line.
And they'll try the jet sweep here.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And they'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Yes, sir. Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 7-yard touchdown Brown.
And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
They'll look to throw.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Pittsburgh offense making their way back out.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
9 yards on the 1st down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Griffith. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Now back to throw.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. This is Coleman with the ground. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Phillips.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
first down. He'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Griffith. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Brandon, that was a nice route that time. Lined him up on the right and worked his way all the way across the formation. One of the toughest routes to cover because you keep waiting for the ball to be thrown, for him to break something off. He goes all the way across the field, right to left, for a big play.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Steelers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. Gonna throw right side here, complete.
And he is going to have the Browns first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
On first down, Staley. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Get him, boy.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the gun, Staley. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Throwing on 3rd and long. Staley.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield, because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way full steam, and he broke that one up.
It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor, and they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted a 3rd of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Davidson.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He'll look to throw. And as he throws and the ball is out, it's a live football. And I think the Browns got it. They did. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Back to throw. Staley. Touchdown! It's complete. That's 12-yard touchdown to Brown. And the Browns are closing in on a winning start to the year. Come away with the victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to.